Family Guy, Season 2, Episode 11. First things first, the opening bit before we get to the actual song for the intro was hilarious. I loved it. So, the story of this episode is basically Peter, who's celebrating his birthday, finds out he's basically not all that accomplished and that somebody from his high school is doing way better than him. Well, from back when he was in high school, so he gets this obsession with trying to become famous, but he sucks at it, so he decides to go with Chris instead when this art dealer guy sees a painting of Chris and decides, you know what? That is a masterpiece. And basically it's looks like garbage is what it looks like, the painting that is supposed to be this beautiful work of art, and that looks just anyway, so they end up going to New York. You can tell this season came out a long time ago because there's no way you would go to New York now. They do, and Chris basically gets sucked up into the famous artist lifestyle and ends up having to sacrifice it for his family or whatever. Well, he either has to pick his family or he has to pick being a famous artist. It's obvious what he picks, considering the fact that he's in future episodes of Family Guy after this. But, we do get a Peter Griffin song in this episode, and it was alright. Kind of bland, though, which kind of describes this episode perfectly. I mean, sometimes you'll get a joke. There's a joke that I laughed at real hard, and the other times it's just like, this is kind of dull. And, oh, by the way, when they actually show the Museum of Modern Art, where they're supposed to be having this big shindig for Chris, all of the paintings in there, to me, look ridiculous. Like, seriously, they look like garbage. Just like Chris's painting. I guess I just don't know what modern art is supposed to be, other than garbage. Paintings, anyway. A lot of modern art is actually really good. Like, music. Well, no, modern music isn't good. Let's move on. There is a Hillary Clinton joke in this episode that really got me. Yeah, it just works for me. This is the first episode I've come across since I started watching Family Guy where I was just like, I mean, I could skip it, to be honest. There's no real appeal for me to rewatch it. I mean, if you like this episode, I mean, that's good for you. But it just isn't my cup of tea. Personally, if I was to, years from now, go back through and rewatch Family Guy from Season 1 onward, this would be one of the episodes I skipped. Well, this would be an episode I'd skip. So, anyways, thanks for watching this when you do. Subscribe if you want. Don't forget to give yourselves a big thumbs up. Goodbye, everybody.